Hi, this is Tim Cant for Spectral Plugins, and in this video we're going to look at Panch. Panch is a powerful plugin that will help you take your drums, bass and musical elements to the next level. It features multiband transient shaping, plus soft clipping, limiting, NYC style compression and high-end clarity controls, all in a streamlined package that will give you the results that you need quickly and easily. Let's use Panch to give this 808 drum part the punch and weight it needs. On the kick drum track, I had a touch of NYC compression. I then bring down the threshold to clip the signal. I then boost the output gain to bring up the track's level. On the clap, I had just a small amount of presence to bring out the crispness of the highs. Again, I clip the signal and bring its level up with the output gain. For the snare, I use NYC compression, clipping, plus presence and air to bring out the high and very high frequencies. I tighten it up with the tail fader too. For the closed hat, just a tiny touch of presence gives me the desired sound. For the open hat, I use NYC compression and air to give me a punchy, bright sound. I also use Panch on the drum bus, clipping the signal. Let's compare the processed version of the beat with the unprocessed version at the same peak level. The processed version is dramatically louder, punchier and fuller. Let's see how we can use Panch's transient processing capabilities to get a cleaner mix. Here I've got a 909 beat with an 808 bass line. The transients of the kicks are interacting in an undesirable way, and that 909 ride is totally dominating the mix. First I use the tail fader to tighten up the end of the ride sound. I also bring down the transients fader to make the start of the sound softer. I turn down the transients fader on the 808 bass. I then turn up the output gain to balance this sound with the kick. I'd like to glue the kick and bass together, so I group them, add Panch to the group, and bring down the threshold fader to clip the signal. I bring the volume level up with the output gain. If you're struggling to get a full 808 bass sound that punches through the mix on smaller speakers, Panch can help. Turn up the NYC knob to compress the sound, then turn down the threshold to clip the sound, and turn up the output gain to bring the volume level up. The more you clip the 808, the more mid-range energy you get. Panch can give you a tighter drum sound even when you're working with complex drum loops, like breakbeats. Here we have a beat that's a combination of one-shots and a breakbeat. It's a little messy sounding, so let's tighten that breakbeat up. I add Panch to the breakbeat track and set it to multiband mode. I adjust the multiband cutoff frequencies so that the middle band is between around 200 Hz and 5 kHz. I then bring down the tail. The lower the tail, the tighter the break. That's much tighter. Let's compare the unprocessed and processed versions. Let's use Panch to make a synth sound fuller and punchier. Here I have a Korg M1 organ tone. It's sounding a little soft relative to the kick, so let's turn up the transient fader. That's much better, and we can make the sound fuller using the NYC compression knob. Finally, let's tighten it up by dropping the tail a touch. Let's compare the unprocessed and processed versions.